Hello everyone, it's KingFest here, and welcome back to KingFest SuccessRealm, your go-to destination for relationship advice and tips on attracting your dream partner, health, and more. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to join our thriving community. Now, let's dive into today's video. In this discussion, we're tackling the topic of things you should never plead with a woman for in a relationship. There are aspects that should naturally align in a relationship, and begging shouldn't be necessary. So, without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, one thing you should never beg for in a relationship is acceptance. Begging someone to accept you or see you for who you are is futile. We're all imperfect with our flaws, and there's no need to plead for acceptance based on these imperfections. Each person has their deal breakers, whether it's related to tribe or religion. Trying to force someone to accept you against their deal breakers is counterproductive. Because, honestly, as I often emphasize on this channel, you can't compel someone to date you, nor can you coerce them into loving you. Therefore, begging for acceptance is futile. If someone expresses disinterest or reluctance, continually pursuing them won't change their feelings. I often receive messages from individuals asking if they should persist in chasing someone who has shown disinterest. The truth is, no matter how persistent you are, forcing someone into a relationship rarely leads to genuine happiness. Instead, focus on being where you are genuinely accepted and loved for who you are. This isn't to say that you shouldn't strive to improve negative behaviors, but aspects like tribe or religion, or your inherent identity, shouldn't require begging for acceptance. Similarly, begging for love is equally fruitless. People don't choose who they fall in love with. If it were up to choice, many wouldn't have chosen their current partners. Trying to coerce someone into loving you against their natural inclinations is an exercise in futility. You see, love isn't a choice. If you can't control who you love, how can you expect to beg someone into loving you? It's simply not feasible. No matter how much you plead, even if the person is willing to consider it, they can't force themselves to feel something they don't. Love just doesn't work that way. So don't waste your time begging for love. If someone loves you, they do. If they don't, they don't. Moving on to the third point, begging for attention is a common mistake. If you find yourself pleading for someone's attention, constantly asking them to call or text you, it's a clear sign that something isn't right. Attention is like currency for women. If she genuinely cares for you, she'll naturally give you her attention. Conversely, if she's consistently distant or unresponsive, despite having the means to communicate, it's a clear indication that her feelings aren't aligned with yours. In such cases, it's best not to overthink it. If she's not making the effort to engage with you, she's likely not interested in the same way you are. So refrain from pleading with her, asking why she's not calling or texting you. It's important not to diminish your self-respect by constantly seeking her attention. As I often emphasize on this channel, think of texting like a game of tennis. You hit the ball to her, and she should hit it back. If she's not reciprocating, don't keep playing. It's not productive to beg for attention. If she's not responding, she's making a deliberate choice, not an accidental oversight. Don't repeatedly text her or beg for attention. It only diminishes your self-respect. Now, let's delve into the fourth point, respect. Respect in a relationship should be mutual and natural. If she truly loves you, respect should come naturally. You shouldn't have to plead for it or demand it. In a healthy relationship, both parties respect each other. If she's disrespecting you or using derogatory language, it's a clear indication that she doesn't value you. Respect should be reciprocal, not forced. If you want respect, show her respect in return. Engaging in name-calling or derogatory statements during arguments will only breed further disrespect. The fifth thing you should never plead with a woman for in a relationship is quality time. This aspect somewhat overlaps with attention. These gestures should come naturally if someone genuinely loves and respects you. If they truly care about you, they'll naturally want to spend time with you, so refrain from pleading or begging for quality time together. Moving on to the sixth point, intimacy. If someone truly loves you, intimacy should also come naturally. There shouldn't be a need for begging or pleading for hugs or kisses. Genuine affection flows effortlessly in a loving relationship. However, it's essential to note that some women may have valid reasons for not being intimate, such as medical issues or personal boundaries. These are understandable reasons and should be discussed openly in a relationship. However, if your partner suddenly starts making excuses without any valid reasons, it could be a red flag that she's losing interest in the relationship. It's crucial to communicate and address any concerns or changes in intimacy levels to ensure the health and longevity of the relationship. The seventh aspect to avoid pleading for is commitment. Begging your woman to commit to you, pleading for her not to date other guys or cheat on you, won't change her intentions. If someone has already made up their mind to cheat, your begging won't alter their decision. Instead, it may portray you as insecure. True commitment comes from genuine feelings and connection, not from pleading or begging. Moving on to the eighth point, loyalty. Just like with commitment, you shouldn't have to beg for loyalty. If your partner truly loves and respects you, loyalty will naturally follow. Constantly begging for loyalty only undermines your self-respect and may indicate insecurity. Ultimately, genuine loyalty stems from a deep bond and mutual respect within the relationship. As we wrap up this video, I hope you found these insights valuable. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on all my latest content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.